What it is, what it do. Welcome back to my channel, Capital J, where we do reaction videos. Today we doing a reaction video on YN's Backdooring Their Homies. This is a video that's provided by Top Boogie Podcast. Y'all should check him out. He has a phenomenal channel. Let's get into it.
Backdoor your homie. I tell your homie to pull up without his blick. Once his ass pull up, you want to take his ass on folks' grave. You want to sit up there and take his ass on folks. Give me everything right now, folks. You want to up everything on him. Give me everything right now. Folks' grave. That's how you backdoor the homie. Two, what you want to do, you want to be sitting in the room with his ass with the blick in your hand. You want to... Oh my God, act like you did that shit on an accident on folks, but really you shot his ass on purpose. So if you sitting there and just act like you thought he was an op, be like, damn, folks, I thought you was one of the ops, bro. My bad, folks. The trigger pulled on an accident, folks. I fucking made a mistake and shot you, folks. Let me drag you to the hospital right now. Folks' grave. Once your ass drives to the hospital, pop him again and throw him out the car. His ass dead now. Folks' grave. Next, what your ass want to do is tell his ass you going on a 2-man date with some females on folks. Once your ass link up with the females and him on folks, what you want to do is put his ass in the head like he gonna think you playing ha-ha. You choking his ass real hard on folks. He getting that... His ass can't breathe on folks in them grave. You choking the whole esophagus off his fucking neck. Now the bitch is looking crazy like, damn, you gonna kill him. Stop doing that. Stop hurting him like that. On folks' grave, you gonna sit there and hurt him, kill him on folks' grave. Sit there till you pass out on folks and run his pockets. After that, you gone. Next, what you wanna do when your homie pull up on you and he go in the crib to go use the bathroom, what you doing is sitting in his car while you waiting on him. You wanna get the keys. If you already in the car, start the car up and pull off in his shit on folks' grave. When he get back downstairs, your ass ain't gonna be nowhere to be found, folks. His ass ain't gonna have a car. He gonna be carless just cause his ass left you in the car on folks' grave. Next, your ass wanna sit up here and act like your ass said about something, folks' grave. Motherfucker keep asking you what's wrong, what's wrong, what's wrong. Act like that's the reason for your outbreak. You gonna bounce out with the gang, with the gun, like, yeah, man, I'm sad, man, I'm folding. He gonna, what you doing, man, what you doing? You gonna, man, just give me everything, cuz, just give me everything, man, I'm fucked up, I'm fucked up, I'm fucked up. Foes gonna up everything out his motherfucking wallets and pockets, and he gonna give you everything you need on Foes' grade. I'm telling you, that's how you backdoor the homie.
Yeah, I don't know if it's just because I'm getting older, or if this is the same cycle that our older brothers, uncles, fathers, and grandfathers, when they used to run the streets or whatnot. I don't know if it's because I'm getting old or if it's a natural cycle where we get older and then we start looking at the young ones that's in the streets and we start like looking at them like, yo, y'all are stupid. Like, you know what I'm saying? Me saying that is, for one, I don't know if he's trying to go viral. I don't know if he's dead serious or if he's just seeking attention. I don't know what it is, but this can't be real. This cannot be real. I've never heard of nothing like this. Now, real quick, the one thing that I do want to point out that was interesting is using females to line up a guy. That is the oldest trick in the book. And when I say it's the oldest trick in the book, that means it still works. It still works. And what that reminded me of when I was watching this is it reminded me of, and if anybody watches this show, it's one of the greatest shows ever made, The Wire. The Wire season 3, when Marlo was coming on the scene and Avon was locked up. What they did, actually, Avon had got out of jail. This is when this specific episode that I'm talking about is when Marlo goes to the club and he links up with this female, and her name is Devon. And what wound up happening was Devon actually was put in play by Avon to line up Marlo, basically. And it didn't work, but it was definitely, like, Marlo definitely entertained it until he was able to realize that it was a setup. I'm gonna link that video actually, and I'm gonna drop a snippet of that in here. But I don't, like, there's no way this is real. There's no way.
How to backdoor your homie on the rag. Alright, so look, you wanna backdoor your homie on the rag. You feel like his ass need to get up out of here. You need him to cross over to the other side. You wanna see his ass get up out of here. He don't deserve to live no more, folks. It's time for his ass to take a nap on folks' grave, a permanent nap on folks. So what you wanna do is take his ass for a ride, folks. Act like you going to one of his favorite places. It don't really matter what you tell him, folks. These niggas are hopping the car with anybody to go anywhere. That nigga love getting off any type of trolleys or anything. Put his ass in the car and tell him you finna go get whole peas and shit. I bet you he hop in the car with no problem on folks' grave. Once he get in the car with you, y'all blasting music, doing all the thing. Let him do his thing, folks. Don't even bother him. Let him play his music, dancing around, do all that. What you gonna be doing the whole time is driving this nigga to a forest on Post Grade. You wanna make sure you got a low-key area where nobody at, where no people be at. You gonna drive this nigga all the way into an out-of-bounds area on Post Grade. Out-of-bounds area is where people don't be parking at, where people don't go at, like a forest preserve all the way in the back. Once you driving him there, he probably not gonna think nothing of it because y'all already getting stoned and shit in the car and getting turned. So at the end of the day, he not gonna be thinking nothing of it. But your ass gonna be the whole time planning this. The gun that you got right there beside your seat that he not paying attention to, you gonna up that bitch and put it to the side and kill his ass on Foles Grade. You gonna up that bitch and smash it. You gonna up that bitch and clap his ears together, folks. He not gonna see it coming, folks. I'm telling you. Clap his ass. He all in that bitch. On Foles Grade, nobody heard it but you and him. On Foles Grade, nobody else know what's going on. You all the way deep in the forest. Now after that, it's time to hide the beat. Your ass gotta go on here and drive his ass somewhere and hide his ass on Foles Grade. Just kick his ass out the car like that. You ain't even gotta do nothing extra because you already drove to the thorough spot. You could dig up a whoop, throw his ass in there, bury him. Either way you wanna do it. Me, personally, I'm just gonna leave his ass in the woods, folks. Don't sit up there and waste your time trying to bury him, motherfucker. Leave his ass sitting in the woods stinking. They gonna find his ass probably 2-3 weeks later or longer. Police don't be doing their job anyway, so no telling when they gonna find his ass. But if it's people love him, they gonna put out a missing report. But at the end of the day, nobody's going to know that you had anything to do with it because you got far away from the zone. On phone you didn't went all the way in the back. Nobody even know what's going on, folks. He should never thought you was goofy and tried to play with you, folks. He never got back door, folks. Remember, you can do anything you put your mind to. Don't forget that. This how you backdoor your homie.
Watching that video, you can't help but to just say, wow. Now, he may be joking. He may be playing around for TikTok or whatever. But the fact that there are dudes that really think like that, there's somebody at home plotting on a day one, plotting on a main man's in this street life. But it just baffles me because so many people that don't have to be in the street life, and when I say don't have to be, I mean wasn't born into it, are deciding to join this street life where people are playing these games with their lives. Like how you turned on the homie that you were supposed to make it out with. But I may be getting old because I didn't know that there was a whole backdoor day. A whole day of betrayal that these YNs are celebrating right now. I'm gonna run the streets for a little bit and then I'm gonna get out as if it's like a means to an end or something like that. But for most people, is there really a good ending? I want you guys to hear the reasons why somebody might snake you in the streets.
Reason why people want to backdoor you, bro. Like, these are the most reasons why a motherfucker try to get down on you, gang. For real, these are the most reasons right here. Listen. Number one, because you got more shit, because you having money, because you having this shit, because this shit on the floor. That's why. Because motherfuckers be ready to take what you got, gang. All the shit that you grind for, is somebody out there want to take it so bad, my boy. I'm telling you. That's why most of y'all can't be flexing y'all bread, showing y'all location, showing motherfuckers where you at. Because motherfuckers be so quick to get down on that, bro. You having money, you motion, gang, motherfuckers hate that. Motherfuckers be jealous and they be your own people sometimes. Number two, your car. You fuck around, got the Hellcat, the best car. On Funnel Grade, motherfuckers want to get down on you, folks. They want that car. They want that, folks. They want that out here. Folks living good. He living luxury. Folks, he driving a Rolls. A motherfucker really want to get on that with you, bro, for real. All the type of car you driving, man, motherfuckers get on that, gang. Oh yeah, folks good. He living good on folks. Last but not least, gang, your girl. I'm telling you, bro, if you got the baddest bitch in the game right now, gang, I'm telling you, there's going to be somebody out there wanting to take her from you, gang. I'm telling you. It don't matter, bro. If your bitch bad as hell, there's gonna be other niggas trying to get at your girl, gang. I'm telling you. So motherfuckers gonna be on your heels, my boy. Even your own guys, like you gotta watch out for your guys when you got a girl, bro, because you never know. They wanna fuck some too, bro. You gotta watch out for the homies too.
All right, so let me get this straight. In the streets, you're hustling to get some money to possibly provide for your family, or maybe even provide for yourself, and then make enough so you could possibly get out. But if you make too much money, if you start doing too good in the street life, the dudes that you call your homies will possibly want to take it away from you out of jealousy. So now you're watching over your back to see if they might set you up or they might rob you. It just seems like a trap to me and dudes that are playing games with their life. Because I ain't gonna lie, you already got to go through a whole bunch of hurdles just being an average adult in America. So I couldn't imagine also worrying about what comes with the street life as well. Disloyal friends that might rob you, constantly watching over your back for the police or the ops, seeing a fine woman but not really being able to enjoy her for real because it could possibly be a setup from the ops. Oh yeah, and your family also ain't safe because we seen what happened with Lil Rodney and his daughter. Once bullets are flying, they're liable to hit anything. If you don't wind up dead, there's a high chance you're gonna wind up in Booty Warrior jail with a whole bunch of men. But I'd rather deal with the regular burdens of life. Y'all could call me soft. I'd rather deal with the regular burdens of life instead of trying to live up to a street code that I wouldn't want to pass down for generations. The sad part is a lot of you dudes join a gang or a crew that's in the streets because you want some type of protection or brotherhood. But when you're dealing with those kind of people, at any point you could become the lick. That's a wild way to live. Fellas, stay out of the streets. Ladies, stay out of the streets. Living an honest life is tough as well, but at least the stuff you go through is great for your growth. Like I said, man, the streets usually end two ways, either death or you end up in Booty Warrior prison.
All right, so we're gonna end the video right there. Top Boogie was hitting, he was firing on all cylinders. When especially the last thing he said. But that last video that I want to talk about specifically, real quick, I got a real quick story. I ain't gonna hold you up. From my experience, this is from my experience, fellas. If you know what I'm talking about, drop down in the comment section if you know exactly, if you've been in my shoes before. Ladies, pay attention real quick. There's 3 reasons. This is just man stuff. There's 3 reasons why men stop being friends, and this is from my friendships that I've had and ended, you know what I'm saying, all the way up to me being, you know what I'm saying, where I'm at today. Reason number one is money. If you ever lied to your friend about money, if you ever stopped him from making some money or snaked him out of making some money, I don't care if it was 5-10 years ago. If your friend finds out that any one of these three things happen, if your friend finds out that any one of these 3 things happen with money, y'all will never be friends again. That's a line that you can't uncross. There is no sitting at a table hashing things out, you know what I'm saying, figuring out a misunderstanding. That friendship is done. It will never happen again. Reason number 2 is women. A lot of men are in jail because of women, whether shorty lied or shorty was dealing with somebody else, or somebody you know was dealing with your shorty. A lot of men are in jail because of women and dead because of women. That's reason number 2. Actually, I'm gonna go in specific. There's and the women thing is both sides, because a lot of times women, they be playing games between their boyfriend and his friend, and then now they're enemies, and then she'll act like she had nothing to do with it, right? Then on the other side, a guy, he'll have a girlfriend, and his friend don't want to date no other female on the planet. There's millions of females on the planet. He don't want to date no other shorty except his man's girl. He want to deal with his man's girl just because she's relative, or, you know, being that y'all are friends, she's always in the vicinity, and the more time you spend around her, she's actually cool. Then you might see bullshit that he's doing, and you might feel like, you know what I'm saying, well, I could be better for you. All this nonsense. It's ridiculous, but those are the reasons why men stop being friends over women. Reason number 3, I personally believe this is the biggest reason. It's jealousy. Jealousy can come from all different types of directions. Jealousy could come from the way you dress, the way you carry yourself, how women respond to you versus how women respond to him. You know what I'm saying? The money, the financials that you able to facilitate, the many different ways you're able to facilitate money, which then turns into the things that you have. You know what I'm saying? It can come from so many different directions. Now, you specifically, you can't do nothing about somebody being jealous of you. You can't do nothing about it. You are who you are. But at the same time, it is not safe for you to be around people that you recognize are jealous of you. It is not safe, because jealous people have a tendency of doing anything to try to throw you off your game, because they can't get the results in life that you get, or they're not as talented at something as you are. So they're always going to do something that is uncharacteristic. And the jealousy, it could be before that. It could be jealousy. Someone never tell you that they're jealous of you, but jealousy, you can see the jealousy in inconsistencies in their behavior. You know what I'm saying? You shoot them a text and they used to hit you right back. Now they take hours to respond. You know what I'm saying? Very little things like that. They might not say it to you, but they'll say things to people that are outside of the circle. Now you got people from outside the circle telling you about stuff that they said regarding you, and it's not negative, but it's not positive either. It's kind of like, well, why would they say that? Like, it's always, you can tell if you gotta think twice about what somebody did or what somebody said, and that's supposed to be your friend, they're probably jealous of you. Like, let's just stop the gray area. It's black or white. They either want to see you do good or they don't want to see you do better than them. It's one or the other. People want to see you doing well, but they do not want to see you doing better than them. That's just the way it is. That's always how it will be. And it's really unfortunate because you want your friends to do well, but for some reason, once you wrap in your mind that they're doing better than you, now you got an issue with them doing well. Whatever. It is what it is. That's all I got to say. This is a great video. We on the road. I'm on the road to 500 subscribers. Like, comment, subscribe if you like my video. If you do like this video, I'm gonna link 2 more videos at the end of this video. Won't you click on one of them and stay tuned. Peace.